welcome to the YouTube channel Phone Mania. So today we are going to check out should you buy a Galaxy Note 9 or the Galaxy S9 Plus. So guys, let's get started. So from the display itself, the display of the Galaxy S9 Plus 6.2-inch Quad HD Plus display, and of the Note 9 is 6.4 inch, so there is a slight 0.2 increase in the display size, so that's almost negligible that you can see a slight more display according, but it improves the viewing experience. And edges, both the edges of the Galaxy S9 Plus and the Note 9 are identical. Then let's comes to the other features of the display, that such that it's both comes at HDR10 and both are at 1440 to 2960, so both are at Quad HD Plus display with the best HDR10 certified display, and also it's certified by Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on both front and back. So the front and back of the displays are powered by Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection. And then what comes identical is the cameras. As you know that both the cameras of the Galaxy S9 Plus and Note 9 are same. So actually the camera orientation will be changed. So now this is in this angle, that will be like this. So that's the only difference we are going to get. Both you get is the same camera. And I will talk about the cameras. Actually both comes at 12 MB and 12 MB cameras, and this is the main camera. This can go up to an aperture of f1.5 to f2.4, depends on the light which comes in. To allow brighter shots with more vividness and all, it will switch between f1.5 and 2.4 in between. If you are in a low light situation, it will switch to f1.5 to take bright shots, and if you are in a bright environment, it will switch to f2.4 to take the vivid shot, the maximum output shot. So the camera on the Galaxy S9 Plus and the Note 9 is also the same. Then the fingerprint is also in a great position. Actually we have an issue with the Note 8 that the fingerprint was not reachable for most of the guys, so they have heard it from Samsung, so then it have removed to a new position that is just below the camera in this orientation. So the fingerprint will be like on this. Then comes to the next part, that's the processor. So both the Galaxy Note 9 and the Galaxy S9 Plus comes at Exynos 9810 processor. As you know that it is a 2-year-old processor when we compare with the 2020 flagships, but still a rocking processor. Actually we know that it is clocked at 2.7 gigahertz of that cores, and the main cores are clocked at 2.7 gigahertz, and the power efficiency low end cores are at 1.8 gigahertz. So it's a octa-core processor, so it runs almost all the games perfectly. Actually even on the S9 Plus it runs all the games perfectly, as you can see. Actually I have done a gaming review on PUBG, Asphalt 9, Call of Duty and much more, as San Andreas and GTA Vice City. Actually I missed the Call of Duty, but still it's a great processor. Actually this processor is also comes in the 2020 flagship or 2019 not flagship, in a mid-range segment, that the Galaxy Note 10 Lite comes in the same processor. So there is no issues with the processor and all. It's still a great device. Actually I will recommend this one. So let's go back, and the next thing is related to the other features, that's almost like the cores of the phone. Now we can see that the cores actually is now the S9 Plus is being 2-year-old, and 2-year or more. Actually I will say about yeah, exactly 2-year-old, and Note 9 is about 1.5 years old. So still both devices are great, but actually I won't recommend getting a Note 9 if you have already having an S9 Plus, because actually the most specifications like display 6.2 versus 6.4, that's almost negligible, a light increment in the display, and display resolution remains the same, Quad HD, Corning Gorilla Glass in both front and back, that also remains the same. Then same processor, same cameras. Actually I already mentioned about the cameras, 12 MB 12 MB both cameras are same for both. Then what else? Then we have to talk about the thing that's different. That's actually the Galaxy S9 Plus have a minor complaint related to the battery. Actually, the battery won't last much if you're a heavy gamer. Actually, this is powered by 3500 mAh battery, but when it comes to the Galaxy Note 9, it's having a battery of 4000 mAh. Also, one more thing is there, Galaxy Note 9 is also having a vapor chamber cooling. That's actually the Galaxy S9 Plus. If we play games continuously for about an hour or more, it tends to heat in the areas like near to the cameras. Actually, in the areas which comes near to the cameras get heated. Actually, so this area, apart from this area, we get a heating. But in Galaxy Note 9, I didn't see any heating issue if I play continuously for many hours. So that's a great thing. Actually, even if it is heated, it will just dissipate the heat too much faster than the Galaxy S9 Plus. So there is two cons related to the Galaxy Note 9 is that one is for having a 4000 mAh battery instead of 3500 mAh, and then a vapor chamber cooling. That's too nice. Then comes the other features, that means both having a heart rate sensor, iris scanner. Actually, I have already mentioned about the heart rate sensors and iris scanner. So actually, from the security, biometric and security, both are having intelligent scanner, means face recognition, iris and fingerprints. So, and also they're having a embedded home button inside the fingerprint, inside the display. So actually, if I hard press over here on the bottom of the screen, then it will automatically see, we get a haptic feedback from the area itself. So that's a nice thing. See, I can see if I roam around this thing and just press over here, see, come back to the, actually it having a capacitive button inside the display itself. So that's a features too. Then both will be having a headphone jack, 3.5 headphone jack. Both will be comes with AKG paired earphones in the box set. That gives a fantastic output. And both having stereo speakers. Actually, I will mention about the stereo speakers. Actually, both having great stereo speakers. Actually, it have many output like auto, movie, music and voice. Then Samsung DeX, one of the embedded feature of that Galaxy Note 9 and the Galaxy S9 Plus was Samsung DeX. That means we can use the DeX Samsung phone in the desktop. That's also a great feature. Then comes to the storage variants. Actually, also we know that nowadays the heart rate sensor is removed from the phone, but both the Galaxy Note 9 and the Galaxy S9 Plus comes with heart rate sensor. Then comes to storage variants. It just comes at a 6 GB RAM variant. The Galaxy S9 Plus comes at either you can go for 6 GB 64, then having 6 GB 128, then having a 6 GB 256 GB. But you get all out of this option, you will just get a 6 GB RAM. But in Galaxy Note 9, you can go up to 8 GB RAM, and it has two options, either comes at 6 GB 128 GB variant or comes at 8 GB, then directly go to 512 GB. The insane storage variant, so you can store a lot of movies, flights and whatever you can. You do not need to delete anything for storing any new. That's a great thing. Then the main difference, so we still on both the Galaxy Note 9 and the Galaxy S9 Plus, we still misses the higher refresh rate. Then what else? Yes, that's the main thing we had to going to miss in this Galaxy S9 Plus and the Note 9. So that's a great thing. Then well comes to the zooming department, also they lacks in zooming areas when compared to the 2020 flagship. Both comes at a 2x optical zoom and a 10x digital zoom. So actually nowadays we know that both, even if a phone comes at 2x optical, then it can go up to 20x via digital. But still the Galaxy Note 9 and the Galaxy S9 Plus can go maximum up to 10x. Then having a identical 8 MB front cameras to the front, it's okay but not perfect. Actually, we just misses some detail, but the photo is sharp but not as vivid as compared to the 2020 flagship. Still great phone, but still it's a missing feature. And also I have to mention about this too is that it has slow charging. I already mentioned about 15-watt charging, so both takes about 1 hour 45 minutes to charge. Then comes to the main thing that distinguishes between a Note and the Galaxy S series. That's the S Pen. So actually, there is a lot to tell about the S Pen. Actually, we know that the S Pen in Galaxy Note 9 is different from the Galaxy Note 8. That means it includes a Bluetooth functionality. So what ends the Bluetooth functionality is it have a capacitor. So the Galaxy Note 9 have a capacitor inside which takes just 40 seconds to charge the S Pen to full 100%, and it can go up to 30 minutes of usage in just 40 seconds of charge. So what all things the S Pen can do is it can either switch between the cameras, it can either play, pause, next, then what else, switching between your music. So the S Pen can do a lot of functions. So in music it can just play forward, next song, previous song and all. Actually it have a button as it was also on the Note 8. So in the while pressing single press on button, double press on button, then so if we can assign each features. So if we are in music, then we can have the button on the S Pen to have another feature. If you are in camera, then another feature. If suppose if you are in camera and just single press on button can take a snapshot, that means take a shot on from the camera, then double press which will switch between the front camera and rear cameras. So we can assign what to feature on single press, double press. We can go to the S Pen and we can just reassign the entire things, and that's a great feature. Also one of the great features is it have a pressure sensitive. Actually the tip is pressure sensitive. The Galaxy S Pen is pressure sensitive, so you can go up to 4096 pressure level on that single S Pen tip. So if you are hard press and just writing something, then it will become in hard bolt. Then if you are soft press, then it comes at light. So it have tons of functionalities apart from just a pen. So actually there are some many features actually I want to just include. So one of the major feature of the Galaxy Note 9 is screen of memo. So it was also got on the Galaxy Note 8 via an update, but it was also on the Galaxy Note 8, but it was, I should mention about that feature also. So if your screen is turned off, so suppose if a screen is like this, then just pull up the S Pen from the Galaxy Note and just you can just write over here. So that's a great features. Actually if you are in a hurry and you are just if you're in a quick to write somebody's phone number, and if you're in a hurry and just all you need to just pull out the S Pen and just write over here and just insert in the pen, it will save to the Samsung Note itself. Isn't it cool feature? That's a great feature. Actually I used it many times, but actually if you are not an S Pen fan, then it sounds to be gimmick to you. Then what else? So then we have some normal features like live message, which helps us enable writing a what we call a special message with some effects. Actually if you write, then bubbles come up from the writing, then lightning comes from lightning. So there are many types we can write with many colors, many fonts, and there are multiple options. There is a pen up community. That means we can share artists. There will be many artistic persons over there that they will share many of the photos. We can give colors, either we can write new no right, we can create new portraits, we can create any painting. So it's an absolutely artistic community where people using Galaxy Note series share their paintings and all. Paintings means the drawings which they made by the Galaxy Note 9 or Galaxy Note 8 or previous one. So that's up to you if you are a artistic artist. And then comes to the things is the color variance. So actually there are some minute things actually I missed in that S Pen. Actually there is an option called Smart Select, Screen Write, Translate. Actually the Screen Write is if we select the screen right, then it takes a screenshot of the page which are currently pressed upon, and we can write upon that screenshot. That's the screen right. Then Smart Select. Actually Smart Select is a feature I have used many times. Actually most of you are searching for some jobs or some what we call or some accessories, gadgets all over the internet. So if you find some phone number on the internet, so some phone have the ability to long press and then it will automatically take that it is a phone number and all, but in some situations it will be not included as a phone number. They will just include like a text. So on that areas just select let's pull up your S Pen and select Smart Select and just select the area when the phone number is hidden, and it will automatically detect to the Smart Select and it will translate to numbers, and we can directly copy to the phone and just dial upon. Actually, I used about that feature about 100 times a day in some days. Actually, I was searching for something in the internet for a long time, and actually I feel so uncomfortable on searching for a long time, but I take the S Pen and just do the Smart Select, and it was so convenient for me, and I feel that's great. Then comes the color variants of the both. So actually Galaxy S9 Plus comes at midnight black. That's the color which I have, right? Actually, I will prefer the midnight black if you are not a fancy color maniac. So yes, midnight black is a night cloud. Actually, Galaxy's black is always a neutral option for if you are not having a particular color option. Just go for the midnight black. So midnight black. Then we have sunrise gold. It's for the 128 GB variant. Then we have lilac purple over there. So yeah, then it's a coral blue. When comes to the Galaxy Note 9, the colors are a bit different. We have getting ocean blue, then we have lavender purple, metallic copper, alpine white. Actually, the thing is, we are going to get different S Pen along with it. If you are going with a blue, ocean blue, actually, I will recommend the ocean blue. It's a great color. Actually, you will get a yellow S Pen. Wow, that's I just really found it so awesome. Actually, yellow S Pen with a blue font, ocean blue. Actually, I have already took ocean blue, and that's great device. Ocean blue. Then we have lavender purple, so it's almost a purplish color S Pen. Then we have metallic copper, a copper color S Pen. Then we have alpine white and midnight black, which has black and white as default colors similar to them. So that's all. So I will tell, if you have already having a Galaxy S9 Plus or in your hands, then you don't need to go for Galaxy Note 9 if you are not an S Pen maniac. So if you are an S Pen, then you couldn't go to Galaxy S9 Plus. So no, that's, you should have to update to your Galaxy Note 9. But if you are not an S Pen fan, then the Galaxy S9 Plus is perfect for you. But if you are an S Pen user, then definitely you can find a lot of options with that S Pen. And if you are an artist, if you are Haribari Works, if you are an architect, so on building some items, they have Samsung Notes drawings you can draw upon. Actually, many of the persons buy phones for show. Actually, I only need the Note because I want to draw some drawings. I want to show to my clients that this may look like this and something like that. That plan, home plans, and also architects, many of them chose the Galaxy Note series over the Galaxy S series. So that's the main reason is the Galaxy uh, series, Note series S Pen. So if you are not an S Pen fan, then you don't need to upgrade to the Galaxy Note 9. But if you're an S Pen maniac, then definitely you should go for the Galaxy Note 9. So what should you go if you don't need that S Pen but you still want the latest? Go for the S10 Plus. Or if you have money is not a problem, then you can go to the all the way up to S20 series. Go to the S20 Ultra. Actually, S20 Ultra feature pack, 2020 feature packed phone. You can definitely go for that. So that's all for the Galaxy Note 9 and the Galaxy S9 Plus series. So that's all. Thank you guys.